Live from Fox 35 News, you're watching Good Day Orlando.
New at 9 with new rules and practices in place this school year. Some parents may not always agree with each other when it comes to COVID protocols for students, like should the kids wear masks? Should the kids get vaccinated? So how can you find middle ground while still keeping your child healthy? Joining us right now to talk more about that is attorney Rebecca Palmer. Good to see you, Rebecca. How are you?
Good morning, Amy. Good to see you. Doing well.
Good. So, okay, so this is a topic I'm sure a lot of parents have had this discussion, right? Whether you're married or not married. It gets more complicated if you're not married, if you're divorced. But if you're married and you're really struggling with this, how do you go about compromising?
Well, it's hard. This is a tough decision. Even our leaders can't decide exactly what we should do. But I encourage them to find a third party that they both trust, that kind of has a steady head about it, maybe a medical provider, and sit down with them and talk to them about the issue.
Okay, so this is for, like I said, both married and divorced couples really struggle with this. If you're a divorced couple and one of you really wants the kids to get vaccinated and the other one doesn't, there's really not a lot of middle ground on that.
There really isn't. And I'm actually facing hearings now on it. I just had a deposition a couple weeks ago where both parties were asked, will you vaccinate the child? And one said absolutely, and the other said absolutely not. So it's complicated. That's when it comes down to a hearing. And a judge, thankful for them, but they're in a black robe and they've got their own personal opinions about this too. So sometimes we have to even get experts involved, where we have a physician come or someone of that nature that can come and help give their opinion to the court if it goes that far.
Rebecca, what about letting the kids have a say in this? I know sometimes it's kind of age dependent.
It's definitely age dependent. I think the smaller children, they just model for them. If you agree with the mask or if the school mandates a mask, wear one. And encourage them to wear one and make sure you get good ones and that they like them. They aren't the most comfortable thing, but they are protecting people. I know, for example, Orange County Public Schools at the very end decided to make them required unless there was a note. I asked my teenager, do you want to wear them? And he said, absolutely not. We write a note. And we didn't write a note, but he's aware of it. But, we did talk to him about it. I think that's important.
No, absolutely. And teenagers are fickle creatures, aren't they, Rebecca?
Well, different. Yeah. The 5-year-olds will put them on.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. They're a little more compliant. The teenagers, not so much. All right. Well, it's great advice, again, because it's a struggle. A lot of parents are, of course, in this situation, school going back and not really knowing what do we do. So certainly that helped out a lot of people this morning. Attorney Rebecca Palmer, thanks for being with us.
Hey, always good to see you. Thank you. Take care. Be safe.
You too.